Alright, so charismatic brands basically are those brands for which people think and believe there is no substitute. Now the key word here is believing. Alright, believe. People think or believe. The idea is that it is not really the case that there is no true substitute or these brands actually are the only ones existing in their categories. It's just the case that people tend to see them as more dominant. Right, people tend to see them as more dominant and they give them a kind of no substitute attribute. Alright, let's take for instance Nike. Nike is a company that produces high-end sporting equipment and also fashion materials. To a number of persons, Nike seems more dominant than other brands in that category. In fact, to them, for Nike there is no substitute at all, which is not totally the case in the real sense, because Nike is not the only one existing in that category. Nike has Reebok, Nike has New Balance, Nike has Adidas, Puma, and a number of other brands existing in that category alongside. But the idea is that people think there is no substitute for Nike, so Nike is therefore charismatic. So that's basically what defines charismatic brands actually. The idea of believing. Alright, and this is as a result of proper branding strategies, right, ranging from high-end products to aesthetics to a number of other factors which customers find to be very pleasing. So the basic thing is popular evaluation when it comes to charismatic brands. When you have a larger number of believers and a less number of unbelievers, then you have a charismatic brand. So the key thing is popular evaluation and people thinking. Alright, people thinking. There are many advantages, to having your brand as charismatic, and as a brand owner or a business owner, this is where you really want to be. The first on the list is that charismatic brands, engender their customers or have a very large customer base that are willing to buy their products at high prices over a long period of time, which translates into continuous profit margins, and not just profit margins but high profit margins, or high profit margins over the long haul. So this is one of the primary advantages of being charismatic. Then you have a competitive advantage which cuts into price control. Alright, it's very easy for charismatic brands to place certain prices on their products, sell their products or services at premium prices and still get their people or their customers to buy, and it's very difficult for them to become commoditized. For example, Apple is a charismatic brand to me. I think Apple stands tall in their category, so there really is no substitute for them in that category. Remember, it's popular evaluation. We have a number of persons believing these, numerous persons having this kind of belief. This is what makes Apple charismatic. Alright, and like I said initially, this is where you really want to be. So there are many things you can do to ensure your brand is charismatic, or would I put it this way, there are a number of things you have to undergo to ensure that your brand is charismatic. So I started a series on this channel. You can click the card for the first video in that series, and subsequent videos like this I'll be sharing other strategies to ensure your brand is charismatic. What you want to do really is give this video a like, subscribe, so you can stay up to date whenever I post up such content. So till I see you in the next video like this, peace out.